Chicago way of doing business.
He pulls a knife, you pull a gun. He sends one of yours to the hospital, you send one of his to the morgue. That's the Chicago way.
That's the Chicago way. You gotta love Sean Connery in that. Dana, the latest chapter in the Chicago way was that the administration made an effort this week to use the White House pool, that's all the 5 major networks, to try to exclude Fox from interviewing Pazar Ken Feinberg. The White House now says, well, it was just an honest mistake. Question, when you were in the Bush White House, did you ever try to do that against CBS when they were trashing the President Bush? Or do you know of any White House that's ever tried to use the White House pool to eliminate somebody, to kick somebody out?
Certainly not with the pool. I mean, there are ways to exclude doing interviews with other networks, such as what happened to Fox News about 4 weeks ago when President Obama did all the other networks and decided not to do this one. But you never use the pool. It was a huge no-no, and I was glad to see that the reporters in the room decided to stand up and have solidarity, because they could be next in this Chicago-style way.
And what do you make, and it was happening as we were on the air a week ago today, of Rahm Emanuel and David Axelrod going on other Sunday talk shows and, in effect, lecturing the mainstream media Fox is not a legitimate news organization and don't follow it?
That was a coordinated, calculated attack. It was unbecoming. And if you look at some of the coverage of what mainstream media covers when, for example, somebody like a Hugo Chavez shuts down television stations, he calls them illegitimate. Now, I'm not suggesting that this White House believes that they're going to come over here and shut down Fox News, but they are defining a narrative in their first year, and it's going to be very hard to recover from it. The best thing they could do is try to find a way to send out an olive branch, try to get this behind them, and to move on.
You were telling me earlier, and we only got about 45 seconds left, that you deal with the free press in emerging democracies, sure, and you worry about the message being sent.
Absolutely. Everyone across the world watches and listens to everything that the White House is saying. Through our State Department, we are trying to help emerging democracies get journalists and government officials to talk to one another, because freedom of the press is essential to any democracy. Believe me, they're watching this, and they surely are raising questions. And the next time we go to them and say, you ought to make sure that you have reporters covering this, they'll say, why should we do that? You don't.